I'm Satvik, and this is RovoAI, private dining search for event planners for the Nowadays AI Challenge. Google tells you a restaurant exists. It won't tell you whether it has a private room, how many seats, and the minimum spend of the time. So the whole product runs on one rule. Never state a number more confidently than the evidence itself supports. Every capacity, price, and commute carries a label, verified, likely, or even needs a call, plus the reason it earned that label itself. It's all powered by Next.js, Tailwind, Soup-based with Postgres, Google Places and Distance Matrix through Google Maps API, and Claude with Anthropic models for the language work. Now let's start with the preloaded example of Times Square scenario. We can see the address, head count, max commute, along with the options that you would like to choose for yourself. You can look at the commute mode, walking or driving, and we can even look at the event style for more detailed examples. But let's go start with this. If you click Find Private Dining, you'll see that the loading will start and we'll see the top 11 ranked options based on whatever it is that the AI engine and the heuristics search for. Now with all those detailed options and with these specific implementations, we can see that the header states the mode because the 20-minute walk and the 20-minute drive are completely different searches. And the method strip shows how many venues we dropped and why. Ranking is a transparent, as you here you can see it's transparent weighted model. You can see capacity, commute, the time it takes, the trust, the quality, and even the price scores. And every venue, again, carries down its own breakdown and why it was ranked as it was ranked. The top card gives the room capacity, exact commute time, price tier, and verified badges, as you can see here, along with the likely for private dining itself. This is the basis of the line. Similarly, another one would be the Salesforce star option. We click this, you can see the commute mode change to walking, head count 30, and the address, whatever it may be, and then commute time as 15, which was different than previously. Let's move to 14. Doesn't really matter, but just to show that it's customizable. Now we go check for private dining and wait for it to load. So as I stated before, this one's a walk, so every commute number is measured on the foot basis. This is the point of trust model, and some venues only hint at group events, and the ability to names that exactly and make sure that is labeled with the amber label for needs a call. So the planner exactly knows which venues they can quote from and which need the exact phone call instead of a one undifferentiated list. Under the hood, we try a model extraction of the venue's reviews first and then fall back on rejects heuristics below a confidence threshold, and that's why the same trust rules either way. Along with that, a neat feature that we appreciated beyond just the ranking works, you can actually compare the rankings between two different things. So let's check option 1 and option 5 and put them both in a comparing menu. Here you can see exactly which win in which sides, and you'll see the ratings and you'll see exactly why and what wins the overall ratings between these two options, which are Holbrook House and Villa Taverna. This is a very neat option because planners can double check and verify whether certain venues are actually good fits or whether it's a hallucination generated by the AI model. Now we can share the same thing with the Hilton Hawaiian Village, which is a walking with a 15-minute mode and a 200 person head count, which is pretty large. And you can see some specific event style, and we'll do a fine. We'll check it out. There you go. For this option, we see 3 ranked options, and you can see Prince Waikiki as the number 1, and then you'll see House Without a Key and Umi by Wickham Park. For these two, you can again look through the menu, compare them, and you can also see what exactly needs to be done for this. So this needs a call, even though private dining is likely, and you can see that there's a verified check. Now switching on to some of the code and implementation for what we did, what we liked the most and enjoyed doing, but was also the most difficult, was creating the agentic eval and the remediation loop using LangGraph as a framework. So we created this to help and ensure that every evaluation is compiled through 14 contract checks across all the 3 scenarios and more, each tagged with the severity, and any critical failure fails the scenario outright to ensure that our multiple different agents go through this loop and fix it across multiple 14 different contract checks. And so we use a deterministic scorer as the authority, and the agentic AI model is only proposing the different edits. And this is the separation, which is behind the whole idea. An agent can be generally persuasive, but why a failing result is actually fine, and we don't want that. And the contract checks are the reason to stop that. And that's it for RovoAI. Thanks for listening.